All right, here comes the light. It is Tuesday, June 14th, 2022, and I first of all welcome everyone that's out there today. Good to see y'all. This is a special called meeting, and there's one item on the agenda, and I believe, Deborah, will you be presenting this item?
Yes, sir, I will. Good morning, Mayor, Council, and City Manager. I appreciate you all coming for the special called meeting today. And the reason we are here today is that we did have a deadline date of June 17th, 2022, in order for the city, the council, to act on a application that was filed by Encore Electric Delivery Company back on May 13th, 2022. As you know, the city is an electric utility customer of Encore Electric Delivery Company, and we are also a part of the steering committee for the city served by Encore. And our steering committee, at the time that they received the filing, as they normally do, get together with their consultants and attorneys, and they have been looking at the filing. We have been recommended by the steering committee to suspend for right now, for the maximum amount of time that law allows, the effective date of these rates. There are more than 133 cities that are part of the steering committee, and collectively we are able to review and oftentimes negotiate a reasonable settlement on rates with the utility companies, and this appears to be one of those times where significant resolution might be had. And so we believed, and our steering committee believed, that it was necessary for us to join with them all in suspending the rates and meeting the deadline date. And so just to give you a quick background, what Encore filed was to increase the system-wide transmission and distribution rates by about $251 million, or approximately 4.5% over their current revenues. That would be about 11.2% increase in residential rates and a 1.6% increase in the street lighting rates. Now, if approved, a residential customer using about 1,300 kilowatt per hour per month would see a bill increase of about $6.02 per month. So we are presenting to you today a resolution that would suspend, and you've gotten a recent update to your council communication. It was the original June 17th, 2022 effective date that, as of yesterday, the steering committee and Encore have agreed to extend that date to August 1st. So we are ensuring that we have both dates in our resolution, just to make sure we're not caught either way. That was the reason for you all coming together for this special date. So the resolution is to suspend the original June 17th, 2022 effective date, as well as the updated August 1st effective date of the increase for the maximum period permitted by law, to allow the city, working in conjunction with the steering committee, to evaluate the filings, determine whether the filing complies with the law, to determine any further strategy, including settlement. The resolution will give the steering committee the ability to hire consultants, as well as to continue with and hire legal counsel if in case we had to object to and then ultimately litigate any rates in terms of the increase. But right now, we're in negotiations with our steering committee is in negotiations with the company, and we're just simply asking for a suspension of 90 days.
Any questions for Deborah?
Question, after the 90 days, then what?
Close up before 90 days occurs, the steering committee will give us another recommendation. Generally, if it is that they could not reach a good resolution with Encore, then it would be to deny. We would come back and ask you to deny the rates. In which case, that kind of starts a regulatory litigation kind of with the city's steering committee and the PUC, where we would go in to object and continue down the road. Oftentimes, it's been a very, very long time, I think more than 10 years, that we have not been able to settle and come back to you with a reasonable resolution that the steering committee and the company can agree to. But that would be basically the process.
If that happens, does the new rate go into effect during that contingency time or the litigation time, or does the
No.
old rate stay in place?
It would stay in place up until we either reach a resolution or it's been litigated.
Okay.
Any other questions?
Yes, sir.
Move to approve R1.
Second.
Got a motion by Westbrook, second by McKellar. Any further discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.
Mr. Mayor, prior to adjournment, I think we need to pay homage to our wonderful clerk.
I think that's a fantastic idea, Councilman Wynn, and we would like for you to lead this. Can you start? 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Cassandra. Happy birthday to you. All right. We are adjourned.
And again, thank you all for coming. And